I think I've uncovered an absolute gem. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. Please like and subscribe and don't forget to jab that notifications bell for all my latest uploads. Today I've got a product that's not even designed for boxers. It is designed for other sports and I will go through them. But I saw this on Instagram and I immediately thought of the benefits that this could bring to boxers and their hands. And what it is, this is called Adapt Tape, and this is hand support tape. Let me just bring that round so you can see the picture on there, and you can see how they have put a picture of a thumb in the tape. So this is primarily for weight training, crossfitters, weightlifting, powerlifting, strongmen events and say gymnastics, whereby as you can see on there, if you pick up any little knocks on your hands and you need a little bit of extra support, this tape you can put and apply to different parts of your hand. Okay, so let me just show you. Let me show you the tape there. But as I say, this is a premium elastic tape. I shall bring that there. So there you can see, so you peel it off and you can see the stretch that is there. Okay, now this could either prevent injuries or support existing injuries that you've got on your hands. So a few years ago I had a thumb injury. It lasted absolutely ages, and what I was doing to support the thumb underneath my hand wraps at the time was I was using sort of this sort of tape, wrapping it round. It wasn't the best. This would have been absolutely ideal. Okay, obviously the important thing is not to pull it too tight that you're cutting your circulation off, but certainly that under your hand wrap does give you a little bit more support, and the nature of the tape and how it is means that it is very sort of, it's cushioned, but it's also stretchy and comfortable as well. You can also apply that to the different parts of the hand, so you could apply it to the knuckle area, and I'll put some on in a moment, but you could apply some to the knuckle area for the training support. So obviously I'm not suggesting doing stacking, which is tape, gauze, tape. I'm talking about when you're training, you've got like little sort of niggles on your hand and you just want a little bit extra support, and that is where this tape comes in. You could also do the rear of your hand just to give a bit more support under your hand wrap for those little metacarpals, I think they're called, at the rear of the hand, the little bones that sometimes when people hit, they're the ones that kink up. So with this tape you can put it underneath your hand wrap, and again it's like a soft cushion underneath the fabric of the hand wrap. Also you could put some around your wrist, and you can also, as I've put there, if you've got like a little knock on a finger, you could put it on the finger as well. So let me just, on there it says www.adapttape.com. That's where you get it from, and I'll go through the prices later. But let me put that to one side, put that to one side, and I'll put that to one side as well. I'll put on some here. Now you can cut it with scissors, or you can tear it. It's very easy to tear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it to the whole hand really. Quite sparingly, because it's quite expensive for a roll, so you don't want to be doing this every time you go boxing, as I say. So let me just put it on for you, and as you can see I'm applying it straight onto the skin. And as you can see I have got hairy arms and hairy hands. Not too hairy, but hairy nonetheless. So I'm just going to go through. I'm not going to pull it too tight. I'm literally laying it on the skin, and much like with my hand wraps, I'm going to go round the wrist. I'm going to lay it round the thumb. I'm going to go to the back of the thumb. I'm going to go to the knuckle area. I'm going round the knuckles like so, again with my hands splayed, and I'm not pulling it, I'm just laying it down, and then I'm going across at the back there, and then what I'll do is I'll finish it off about there, and all I'll do there is I'll just get to the position where I can rip it off. So I'll get it to there, use a table, rip it off, very simple, put that there. So there I would have, and I've got a good support there all over my hand, as you can see. Looks pretty cool in the pink there. and then what I would do is put the hand wrap on. So as I'm doing that, so it can be directly put onto the skin. Now, one of the things that you probably don't know is I am allergic to sticking plasters. So I have to have sensitive elastoplasts if I cut my finger. That's the ones that I have to have. Okay, because if I use normal plasters, what happens is it goes a bit red and looks inflamed. So that's from when I was a child. That's still there today, so I always use them. This tape is latex free. Okay, so the fact that I'm allergic to normal plasters, this is non-allergenic. Okay, it's also very durable. As I've said before, it does stretch, so that's where the comfort comes from. Let me just finish this wrap. It's elastic, it's flexible, it's made of that advanced fabric, it's breathable, and you can cut or tear, as I say. And then also it's got an advanced glue, and I'll come on to the advanced glue as well. So there's my hand wrap, just put that round. Okay, and I can feel now the support that that is giving underneath the hand wrap as well. So there you go, and it's sort of there and there. So let me take it off and let me show you what I'm talking about when I say about the advanced glue. As I mentioned earlier, I've got hair on my hands and on my wrists, and so you're now thinking there's going to be a live waxing going on, and I'm pleased to say that that's not the case. So all I need to do is to find the end of it where I put it there. So find the end, and as I'm going now, I just start to unroll that from my hand, and I'm not saying it's not taking any of the hairs out, but it's certainly not giving me a waxing. So let's just bring that, and as I pull it off like so, and as you can see after that procedure, okay, there's no residue left on my skin. I wasn't in any pain, I wasn't screaming out or anything. So that's another great advantage of this tape. So these tapes come in black and they come in pink. And the rolls are 8 meters long, and the width of them is 3.8 centimeters in width. You can buy them in rolls of 4. So the rolls of 4, you can have two black, 2 pink, 4 black or 4 pink. They're £19 for those wraps. And those wraps, that means you've got 32 meters of wrap across the 4 rolls. Just there, I'll show you there as well. And as I say, it comes from www.adapttape.com, and I think that it is absolutely superb. I really do think that even though I went onto the website, there is no mention of boxing whatsoever. Hopefully after this there might be, because there's a definite place for this in boxing. I can understand why gymnasts use it, of course, when they're on the bars and they're on sort of the horse and whatnot, and they're knocking their knuckles in the same way that boxers knock their hands up in the nature of the sport that we're in. So I think that this needs to be on their website for boxers as well. I'll be putting this video on. Hopefully, if you've looked at this and thought, yeah, that would help you. As I say, that injury that I had on my thumb, I can remember it was above 6 months that I had that injury. It was a real pain, and you know, using stuff like this is nowhere near using something as specialist as this. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.